Tough event out there today. Really good football team we played against, Coach Freeman. He had those guys ready to play. I think they are hitting on all cylinders at the moment. They did a really good job. Hats off to that running back. I think he's the Heisman, and number 7, Strowman, I think is his name, that came in. He did a really good job to just start it off for their team on defense. He took the momentum away early, and they did a really good job. I just want to take my hat off to them, right? Humbling experience, a learning experience, and I know this may sound crazy, but just the opportunity of getting a chance to learn from that and being able to watch that football game later on tonight and throughout the week and learn from that the entire offseason. There's a lot of good I see from that football team that I want my football team to look like. So that's really all I have to say about that.
Questions? We'll start with Aiden, then go Javon, then second row.
Coach, just what are some of those specific things that you personally as a head coach, but also your young core, can kind of take away and learn from this for the future?
I just take away from what? Like, what do you mean?
From just this game and
just to keep fighting, to keep playing, to look at the scoreboard, seeing the score, but just seeing the way they play football. I felt as though those kids all play together. You could tell it's a group that cares about each other, loves each other. They just had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun playing football, so it was cool to be able to see that.
You had Steve as a captain today. Just why is that so important for you to give him that chance?
I think that's Steve. Steve is the leader of our football team. Since Steve went down, you haven't seen him win, right? A lot of the guys gravitate around Steve. They listen to him, and he's consistently telling the guys, push, hey, this won't be this way next year. This is what we're going to do. But this is a school that he got his degree from, right? So he played with those guys. He understands those guys. So there's no way you can go out and not have Steve go out and being able to see those guys in the middle of the field and shake their hands and all that nature.
I'm not sure there's any creative answer to this. What happened that first quarter? What went into the mishaps on offense that got you guys in a hole?
We threw 2 interceptions and it was a block punt. So it was 21 points before the defense even got on the football field. A pick on the out by Leonard, who's a really good football player. 7, who I just spoke on, he went to throw a pass and he picked that and he ran it back. And then there was a block punt that was also ran back. That was just he blocked it. It was just a bad block, and he was able to put his arm through to be able to block the punt.
What was your message to Joe after the slow start?
To stay focused, lock in. That's why we put Luke in to slow things down a little bit. Just stay focused and stay locked in, and just let him know that I was going to be there to finish the game with him. It's important that we've done that.
Second row.
Were there any adjustments that you tried to make against Jeremiah Love after those long early runs, and what kind of made it difficult to slow him down?
We just wanted to tackle him. I don't really know what else to tell you about that. What made it difficult? He's the best running back in the country, right? So, I think it's difficult for everyone to tackle him. Probably look worse with us today. But it's just one gap. He make one guy miss, and he's able to take it. He has that breakaway speed that most people don't have, and so I feel like that's the difference, right? His speed, his vision, his power. He runs strong. He's just a really good football player.
Were there any specific adjustments you tried to make?
We tried to do some things, but they didn't always work. He only got the ball 8 times, and he done what he was supposed to do with those 8 carries.
Well, Cooper and then Timmy. Fran, what led you to go with Joe and Luke at quarterback today instead of Ricky Collins?
And just the games, like you see how they've been going, right? Same thing that happened last week when we were in a tight ball game against a team who they played that was opposite. It was pretty tight, and then I felt as though we gave them the ball at the wrong time, and we lost the momentum at that point, and then just went right. This is the thing about turnovers, right? We're giving too many turnovers and not getting any takeaways. So we have to be able to switch that. That's something we got to keep working on, and this offseason just kind of work on that and have some stuff set up for that.
How much did not having Yasin Willis out there, really hinder the offense today from your perspective?
Not really. It's similar. It hurts a little just to not have his presence around and all, but same thing.
Timmy?
You talked a lot about size on the offensive line, defensive line. I feel like that's something that Notre Dame has. What do you take away from the size of their offensive and defensive line?
I feel like my young offensive line is the same size as their offensive line, and probably a little bigger. We probably got size, but that D-line that's how I want them to look. That's how I'm recruiting guys to look that same way and to be able to compete that way. I like those athletes. I like tall, long athletes.
Coach, what's the main message you want to get across to your guys after today's game?
I just told them that's what I'm coaching you guys for our football team to look like. That's the character, the way they play, all the things they do. That's what we want our team to look like. That's how we'll go out and compete, and that's what you got. That's what you guys should be able to foresee coming in the future when it's time for us and the way that we're recruiting and what we're doing, just with the players that are already playing, all the young guys that'll be in and doing things. So, and that's what we want our team to look like. I think they're a really good football team. I think they're a really good football team. They were able to come together. I think they started 0-2, if I'm not mistaken, and they've been able to win every game ever since and play together, and they're all just on the same page.
Javon, do you have any updates on Emmanuel Ross and Justice Ross Simmons?
Nah, not really. I mean, they out. They hurt. Emmanuel Ross, legs messed up. Justice had an ankle. So those guys are out.
And then for Luke, is there, earlier in the season, he said he was willing to forego his red shirt, and then later on, you guys kind of made the decision that you kind of want to preserve it. Has that changed after today?
Nah. No, it won't change.
Last one, if anybody's got it. Good. Cooper, finish off.
How much of a positive message do you think it sends, given the fact that even through this losing streak, you continue to have recruits, commit to Syracuse, and you've been able to hold on to, some of your 4-star guys as well?
4 and 5. I was just excited about the future and understanding they know what we're building and what we're doing. They're excited about coming here and being able to help right away, right? And that means a lot to them to be able to do it from a wideout perspective, from a defensive line perspective. It's different areas where we need some guys to be able to come in and help right away, and they're excited about being able to do that. So I think that keeps all of them excited and ready to come compete and ready to come help us compete to try and win the conference next year.
All right, thanks, everybody. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.